Yo. Once again, it's on. Back at you one more again. Real Kens TV and the House Like Kitchen Sinks. Now, before we get into this evening's story, if you will, y'all jump in the comment section. Let me know where you're chiming in from. I'm in Lexington, Kentucky. Let me know what city and state you're representing, what set, what hood. Throw it up. You know what I mean? If you don't give a damn, go on, throw it up. If you don't give a damn, go on, throw it up. Throw your sets up, man. Actually, by the time y'all actually view this video, it may be morning time for some of y'all. Whatever the case may be, we bring you some of that action and some of that heat. You know, I'm going to keep it all the way real with you all, man. You know, for you all that frequent my channel, I definitely appreciate you, and much love and you know, admiration to you. You could be anywhere else on YouTube, but you decide to be here rocking with Real Kens, man. This whole situation with the getting money, Lil Ronnie, rapper out of Fort Worth, Texas, that unfortunately met his untimely demise last week, along with his 5-year-old daughter. Now, most people are already familiar with this story, but for the ones that are not, and even for the ones that are, I'm just gonna give my take on it. You know, I try my best to stay away from celebrity gossip, celebrity news. You know, I tell stories about myself. I tell stories about different individuals, in which I'm familiar with their stories. A lot of people send me stories. Kind of put my own twist to it, and you know, I retell those stories. Everything that I do on my channel is all about helping people. It's all about motivation, encouraging people, inspiring people to not make the same silly, foolish decisions that I made. See, the first time may be a mistake, but after, you know, once you make something continuous, or once you make something into a pattern, no, it's not a mistake. It's just a foolish decision. It's the basis of my channel. But when I see situations like this, young man was 30 years old. From what I understand, he wasn't really in the streets like that. Now, don't get me wrong, my information could be off. I'm not in Texas. I don't have any close connects, you know, directly associated, affiliated, if you will, with this story. But I wanted to, again, I was not going to even talk about this story. So many other individuals were covering it. At the car wash. Early in the morning. It wasn't even noon yet. It wasn't early, but I want to say it was before 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. You at the car wash with your daughter, man. She had just turned 5 the previous day. Hanging with her hero, her father, her pops, man. Hanging out with dad today. One of the things that I never really had an opportunity to do. I'm not going to say never, because when I was coming up, my dad did pop up from time to time. And when he did, nothing else mattered. All the times he told me he was going to show up and didn't show up, and all the tears that I shed and the anger that I had, it only took him showing up one time. And when he showed up that one time, I was the happiest kid in the world. I didn't care about anything else. So you see, there's nothing like being with your father. Come on, baby girl. We're gonna stop at the car wash. Let daddy clean the car out. Stopped at the car wash, not even knowing that he would meet his untimely demise. Once he realized that he was in imminent danger, and the assailants, 2 youngsters, 21 and 24, I believe, the Grim Reapers, they was there to take his life, he runs from the car. One would imagine he's thinking about his 5-year-old daughter in the car. Y'all want me here, y'all gonna get me, but leave my daughter out of it. and shoot the car up. He gets away. They continue to fire and continue to fire. At one point, retreating, but understanding that he couldn't jump. It was like a large fence or a wall. He couldn't jump it, and they realized that, only to turn back and absolutely no disrespect whatsoever. Gunned him down like a dog in the streets. Hell, a dog in the streets shouldn't even get gunned down. Upon checking the vehicle, all the bullet holes that was in the vehicle, 5-year-old daughter was hit several times. A day after her birthday, turning 5 years old, all the joy, all the fun, all the meaningful moments that were shared that previous day, she had never experienced again in life. No one wants to imagine and put themselves in this situation as far as, what if it was your child, your niece, your little sister, your little cousin, your friend, someone that was dear to you. Broad daylight, morning time. Again, not even 11 a.m. yet. You all wanted this man gone so bad. You all wanted this man gone so bad that you didn't even wear a mask. You didn't try to hide your identity. You didn't cover up your tags. You didn't use a stolen vehicle. You didn't use an anonymous car. The fool used his girlfriend's vehicle. That's how bad y'all wanted this individual gone. Again, I don't know the intricacies of the story. From what I understand, getting money, Lil Ronnie was the best gambler. He deemed himself the best gambler. Would win huge sums of money at the dice game. So I don't know if one had to guess. I would assume that had something to do with it. Thing about a dice game, man, they're dangerous, man. That's why I don't shoot street dice anymore. I rarely even gamble at this point in my life. I might bet on the game, wager on the game, here and there. But casinos, no. Dice games, no. It's too dangerous. Because let me tell you why. In the beginning, everybody's happy. Everybody's excited. That adrenaline, I'm about to win some money, man. But then when you get to losing, that's when the attitudes come out. Bring them out, bring them out. That's when the attitudes come out. And the more you lose, the angrier you get. And then you look up and you lost all of your money. In a lot of cases, that was money that you really couldn't afford to lose. Hell, who can afford to lose money? But if I got a couple hundred stacks, at home in my shoebox or my safe or hidden or, put up, and I lose 10 grand in a dice game, I'm heated, I'm mad. But it ain't really changing nothing. It ain't moving no needle. I go back and get another 10 grand if I want to. I'm not saying that's the best thing to do, but the point that I'm making is it's not really making or breaking anything. But if you got 10 grand and that's your last 10 grand and you losing it in a dice game, what am I going to do now? You seeing this person winning all this money, 40, 50, 100,000, and they talking big stuff, big shit while they winning, because that's part of dice games. You're going to feel some type of way. I'm speculating that has something to do with it somewhere along the line. Jealousy. Do you have a problem with an individual? That's not the way to go about getting back at that person. especially somebody that wasn't really deeply engulfed in the streets like that. Lil Boosie once said it, and I've referenced this before. Hypnotized by hatred, man. Get out of your own city. If you start to blow up, you start to have some success, get out of your own city. Because 9 times out of 10, if something happens to you, it's going to happen to you in your own area, circumference, your own radius, your own surroundings, your own people. Because not everybody's happy for you. This person sitting here, he got $15, $20 to his name, if that. And I'm looking at this dude, and he got on $50,000, $60,000, $100,000 worth of jewelry, $200,000 worth of jewelry. I know he got bands in his pocket. I'm hearing his music on the radio. Time I go to the club, he's at the club performing, or I'm seeing poster boards put up, or billboards in some certain instances, people giving him all his praise. Hypnotized by hatred. This dude think he all that. You try to get at him, hey man, can I get a job? Can I get on, man? Can I, what I'm saying? Can you sign me? Can you help me get signed? And things don't go your way. Or perhaps he doesn't respond. Perhaps he hasn't, had an opportunity to respond, whatever the case may be. You start to really, really hate this individual. It's never done anything to you. This individual has just been successful. Starting to climb the ladders. Success took a shot at you, Frank. Now rock with me. That's what Frank said to the Italian when his car got shot up coming out of the John. Shout out to Philly. He was coming out of the John, man. Him and I believe his bodyguard or what have you. They was getting some food, and they try to wet Frank Lucas up. He goes to the Italian. Frank tells him, I don't feel so peaceful. I don't feel peace of mind. Come on, Frank. You represent success. Basically, Frank was trying to insinuate that the Italian had something to do with it. The Italian said no. Maybe it's somebody that was jealous of you, Frank. Not word for word. Maybe it was a kid you slighted. Maybe it was somebody that I don't know. Success took a shot at you, Frank. Success took a shot at getting money, Lil Ronnie, and unfortunately, his daughter had to pay for it just as well, man. So you got the 2 bozos that did this. They get caught a few days later. I want to say one turned himself in, the other one got caught. It's something like that. One of the weirdos left his ID in the car. The car allegedly belonged to his girlfriend, so she gonna roll over. As she should. I didn't know you goofballs was gonna go do this in my vehicle. As she should. Talk to the police. If you agree with me, get in the comment section. As she should. Talk to the police and fully cooperate with them. Coming from a 3-time loser, 11 calendars in. As she should. These boys in a whole heap of trouble. As they should. I think they would have been better off just offing themselves. That would have been the easy way out. That would have been the easy way out because let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something about prison. Jail, prison, incarceration. Certain things people don't play about, man. Whether you're black, white, Mexican, Asian. There's certain things that people don't play about, man. And one of the major things, if not the most major thing, is ratting and doing something to a kid, man. A lot of times it's sexual crimes. Oh, but one of the individuals was already a SEX offender. He was already a SEX offender. So it's going to be a double whammy for him. Them boys in protective custody, but nobody's going to protect them. You think the staff is really concerned about protecting them? Make sure nobody gets to them? I'd be surprised if they make it out of the county jail. Rather they take themselves out, which is very difficult, but they may supply the actual means for them to do so. And if not, man, them boys is coming, and they coming hard. Pause, double pause, triple pause. Matter of fact, infinite pause. Matter of fact, I shouldn't even have said that. So let's manually rewind it. And boys, they gonna get them. By any means, they gonna get them. 5 years old, man. Y'all didn't have enough. Okay, this is the time to get him, but nah, it's a little girl in the car. Come on, man. No, come on, man. There's a kid in the car. We'll get him later. Come on, man. Let him go. It ain't worth it. Stop that shit, man. No. This is your opportunity. This is your moment. You got to seize the moment. You only get one shot to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You got to lose yourself in the moment. You own it. This is the moment. And whoever's around is just whoever's around, man. They're going to get this heat and they're going to get this action too. And the 5-year-old little girl, man, she got that heat, she got that action, and she didn't deserve that. Not saying that he deserved it, but 5 years old, what could she have done to you all? What could she have done to you all? I know. We didn't know that the little girl was in the car. We didn't know, but you didn't know that she wasn't in the car either because you didn't care. A car lot, 11 o'clock a.m., no mask. You dudes was riding around with army guns, artillery. I'm assuming you just happened to see the dude but I don't know. Again, these are assumptions. To my understanding, Texas has the death penalty for you all, because I get a lot of people from Texas, man. Shout out to Texas, just period. From Dallas, Houston, San Antonio. A lot of people from Texas, man, tune into my channel. I want to say that Texas has a death penalty. If there was ever a time to put the death penalty out on the table, this would be the time. But you see, I'm not an advocate for the death penalty because I don't really believe in the eye for eye. I don't like, you kill my dog, I kill your cat, maybe in certain situations. But when it comes to like unaliving a person and nah, man, that's just not my beliefs. I'm not saying it should be yours. It's just not my belief. What I think is, let them rot in prison, man. See, death penalty, that's the easy way out. You exhaust all your appeals, or you just say, you know what, I don't even want to fight this, man. I waive all my appeal rights or whatever. 8, 9, like Timothy McVeigh did. The Oklahoma City bomber, I believe. 8, 9, 10 years, however long you got to sit on death row or whatever. And then you gone, and you don't have to deal with the rigorous torturous conditions that these two young men are going to deal with. So the death penalty would actually benefit them. They'll never have a safe day on a prison yard. In Texas, them real lions, gorillas, bears, hyenas, goons, Texas. It's my seat, y'all, so when you hear the noise, Ken's cut one. I have to say that because a lot of you all, not a lot of y'all, but some of you a little bit childish, a little bit. Oh man, Ken's. No, it's just my seat. You going to Texas, man. You in Texas. There's no going to... You're in Texas. Ain't gonna turn out well for you. You know, it gets to a certain point to where, like, these youngsters, and I'm not putting everything off on youngsters, because you got some older dudes my age in their 40s, you got in their 30s, 50s, 60s, you got some older dudes, man, that act the fool. So it's not always the young dudes, but I'm going to tell you, you know, the YNs, man. That's what they refer to them as, YNs. These YNs out here, man. And I'm quite sure that you can, you know, put two and two together and figure out what YN means for you all that don't know. Man, they out here on some other, man. It's like they don't want to live. They don't want to live. It's like you itching to die, or you itching to go to the penitentiary for some stripes, for the cross on your, you know what I mean, between your eyes and the teardrops and whatever the fuck y'all do to represent that you got bodies under your belt. There's no respect, man. I'm in Lexington, Kentucky, man. It's been... You know, in this town, it's nowhere near like the larger cities or what have you, but it's been like, it was just 2 murders yesterday, 12 hours apart. A few days prior to that, it was a couple murders. Like, it's just, and it's all YNs, young niggas. That's what it means for y'all that haven't figured out what YN. Let's see, young niggas. That's what they doing, man. They gunning each other up, man. Broad daylight. They don't give a damn. If you don't give a damn, go and throw it up. If you don't give a damn, go and throw it up. They really own that. I don't get it. I don't understand it, but at this point, I don't even try to understand it. The saying stupid is as stupid does. You obviously want to go to the penitentiary, man. Y'all don't go to the Klans rallies when the Ku Klux Klans and you know what I'm saying, the Nazis and all those, and they marching and they got their AKs and their ARs and they got... Nah, y'all don't go there. Where y'all at, y'all goons, y'all killers? You don't want no problems. Okay, you're a goon. What's a goon to a goblin? Hey, it's Kane on the beat. I fucked around and leave a nigga's brains on the streets. Ooh. Y'all don't got no problems. Y'all don't got no problems with the real goons that's terrorized. Nah, but y'all wanna... Nah, man, he try to holler at my baby's mama, man. That's my op. It's up and it's stuck. Because he tried to holler at your baby's mama? Because he owes you a couple dollars? Because you heard he said this? Because you heard he dissed your crew, your set? Because Lil Ronnie was the best gambler? Because he's a little bit better rapper and he was getting a little bit more hype than you? People was recognizing him a little bit more than you instead of just grinding and continue to grind and work and work? Nah, man. You want to alleviate him. You want to alleviate the problem, which is not even a problem. You're really the problem. And this goes on all across America. Every day. You all have a TV. You all have a phone, internet. You see what goes on. I barely watch TV. Just turn your phone on. This is going on every day, all day, across America. And the sad part is, on top of the part that is sad, it's just continuing to get worse. My family is a victim of this. You know, for y'all that don't know, your nephew, man, was gunned down in the doorway of my sister's house. Back in the G, there was some sort of rules. Okay, no kids, no elderly people, nobody else around. We want you, then we want you. Not at your mama's house, man. Now they don't give a damn, man. If you don't give a damn, go and throw it up. If you don't give a damn, go and throw it up. And that's what they doing. Don't give a damn about no Ring doorbell, Ring cameras. They don't give a damn about no surveillance in the area. They don't give a damn about eyewitnesses. They don't give a damn about a mask. They don't even want to wear a mask. Y'all remember the part in Django? We're going over that hill to kill a nigger. And they was about to, the dentist and Django, they was about to do him in. And they was putting the mask on and they was getting ready for the raid. And I can't see shit out of this fucking shit. I can't see. So it'd be nice to see. Do we have to wear them when we ride? Well, shit fire. What's the point of having a raid if we don't wear them out? I can't see. You can't see. Only thing that matters is fucking horse can see. That's a raid. My wife spent all day making masks for you ungrateful sons of bitches. Don't from now on, don't ask me and mine for nothing. I'm going home. You ever notice he left and the rest of them got unalived? But the individual that supplied the mask, due to his wife, via his wife, he got out of the situation. Y'all rock with me. Not to point the finger, could have been done better. So next time, sad. Sometimes you gotta make light of it to keep from crying, man. Not light of the situation by any stretch of the imagination. Got these YNs out here, man, that they you know. And the thing about it, let me explain something to you all. A lot of times, man, these dudes come from good families. That's what's so crazy. Oftentimes, we look at, because their monstrous behavior, it seems like these dudes will be gorillas, man. Like, you see them, man, they the most polite kids. Yes, sir, no, sir. They were raised well. Better than this. People always have a tendency to blame the parents. It's not always the parents, man. Sometimes it's the parents, but it's not always the parents. I didn't start getting in trouble until I was a grown-ass adult. I ain't never getting in trouble a day in my life, a juvenile record, none of that. But at some point, man, you kind of just branch off. No matter how your parents, it's luck of the draw if you ask me. No matter how your parents taught you, make you go to church every week, make you go to Bible study in the middle of the week, make you sing in the choir, make you do all type of, at certain points, man, a kid will venture off. I'm not saying that they always will, not saying that all will, but I'm saying there are times where a kid will venture off, and once they gone, man, there's nothing that you can do. And if, the parents have to get a stronger hold on. What can you do? Like at a certain, you try. Don't get me wrong, you don't give up, you try. But kids is out here putting in work in these streets, man. These YNs, man, they shooting up houses, man. They don't give a damn if the granny's in the house, elderly people. They don't give a damn if kids is in the house, newborns, man. They shooting the house up, man. They don't give a damn. If you don't give a damn, go and throw it up. If you don't give a damn, go and throw it up. They don't give a damn. Rest in peace to Getting Money, Lil Ronnie. Rest in peace to his 5-year-old daughter. Condolences to the family. Prayers go out to all of you all. And not just them, it's just everybody that's lost someone. It's not just them. This happens every day, as I mentioned, all day. All across America, man. All across the world. The world, Craig. The world. And I'm writing your ass up for insubordination. Man, sit your ass there. We are not little no more. Come on. Come on, Craig. Try me. Come on, Craig. But what I really, really, really want to talk about, oh yeah, brother, yeah! Macho Man Randy Savage and Mr. We come to the victory. Go! Yeah, I'm feeling real Randy Savage right now. Ooh, yeah, brother, yeah, brother. Macho Man Randy Savage. Now rock with me. But what I really, really, really want to talk about is this bitch ass nigga Charleston White, man. And this is totally out of my characters, man. So you all have to excuse my French. I might not even get the green light on this video. The green light, for y'all don't know, is like YouTube. When you cuss too much, they'll give you a yellow and you don't get paid. But if it's green, I don't even give a fuck. Because guess what? If you don't give a damn, go and throw it up. If you don't give a damn, go and throw it up. Y'all jump in the comment section and let me know if you don't give a damn, because I'm about to go in. Not really even go in, because it's not really my character to talk about an individual. But this bitch ass nigga Charleston White, man. And I'm falling for the I'm falling for the banana in the tailpipe pause, double pause, because this is what he does, because he wants people screaming his name. He wants people making videos about him. You know, I've always been an individual that I didn't really have too much of a problem with Charleston White. I didn't like him. I didn't like his tactics. I'm not going to say I didn't like him, but I didn't like his tactics. But I understood exactly what he was saying, man. And if you're not familiar, man, Google Charleston White, man. It's an internet personality or whatever that gets his money off of just talking bad about people, man. Saying the most derogatory, just awful things about people, even in the times of death. So you got Charleston White that took to, I'm not sure exactly what platform it was on, but I seen the video, and Charleston White was pretty much, actually wasn't like pretty much, he was like blatantly F Lil Ronnie and F his little daughter. Yeah, F Lil Ronnie and F his daughter. Fuck Lil Ronnie and fuck his little daughter, the little baby, that little bitch. Fuck her too. Who is she? I understand that Charleston White, I understand where his message is coming out at, or where it's coming from. See, all the time you can't necessarily focus on the messenger, just focus on the message. Basically, his whole sentiment, because he says, you know, fuck Nipsey Hussle, F this rapper, that rapper, anybody that lost their life and they were a rapper and they went to street life, F them. See, I dig beyond the surface of what he's actually saying. Basically, what he's saying is people lose their lives and get shot every day. Every day, B. Niggas get shot every day, B. Nigga looked at me crazy. Owe me money. I gotta quit quoting these movies, man. They're fucking dead, B. You hear me? They're fucking dead. Respectfully. I understand what Charleston White is saying as far as these individuals, we giving them all the praise simply because they rappers. Fuck them. But he's not really saying fuck them as them, but he's just saying they're no more special than anyone else. For the mother that's you know, has 3 or 4 kids, or 2 kids, 1 kid, 7 kids, 6 kids, whatever, living in the projects, she done lost her son or 2 or 3. And there's no news coverage for him. But because this individual was a rapper and he had a little name, and so he's not really saying fuck the person. He's really just saying, I get it. That's why I can overlook a lot of the things that Charleston White talks about, because he's not really saying it from a personal standpoint, and I get what he's saying. Why y'all praising this individual? What about all the poor individuals or all the people that didn't have a name? What about their mama? Y'all gonna pay for their funerals? Y'all gonna chip in? Y'all gonna send her GoFundMe or whatever? Nah, y'all ain't doing that. So F these other rappers just because they have a name. I get it. That's why I never really spoke upon Charleston White, because I got what he was trying to say. But there's a particular time, there's a time to where you fall back, man. You fall back. And when you said F that little girl, man, this is not the time to use that sort of example. Because I know he don't probably literally mean F that little girl, but then again, he might. But I don't think he literally means F that little girl. I just think he's basically saying all the other little girls, little boys, children that this happens to, and nobody gives a damn about it. But because this was a semi-famous rapper's daughter, now everybody wants to, you know. So I understand where he's trying to, but I just think that was too far, man. And Charleston White, man, you know, he'll never see this message, and that's cool. I'm not making this for him to see this message, because there is a message. I think that he's trying to do a good deed in the community, and I think that he's trying to do it in a as far as like tough love. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. I'm gonna tell the world really what it is. If you fool with them streets, this is the type of shit that happens to you when you fool with them streets, man. How many people have, how many mothers have this individual made cry? Not saying getting money, little, I'm just saying in general as a whole, overall. Not saying Lil Ronnie made anybody's mothers cry. I'm not saying that. Charleston White, man, you wrong for this one, man. You have to be sensitive towards the family, man. But see, I don't even fully blame Charleston White. I don't fully blame, a fool's gonna be a fool. Charleston White's hot on the internet. People's booking him. He's a so-called comedian or whatever. He's getting on stage and they booking him. I blame all the agencies that's booking him, that's giving him a voice. Lift every voice and sing till heaven ring. Lift all the heart. Sorry, I didn't get the words right. I ain't been to church in a while. Actually, I have been to church 2 weeks ago. You got these platforms, Say Cheese. Art of Dialogue. These platforms got 1 million people, or close to 1 million, if not 1 million, subscribers that faithfully follow and watch. Supporters. See, you all my friends. They're supporters. They're chatty pats. Charleston White often brags, nigga, I get 10,000 for every interview you see me on. 10,000. But guess what? They'll bring him on for 10,000. Any event that happens, any sort of tragedy or whatever, they're gonna bring Charleston White on. Why? Because they're gonna chop that whole interview up. I be standing in the kitchen, palms itching, while my niggas twist about a quarter chicken, hoping that the federales don't raid. All a nigga trying to do is get paid. That's what they trying to do, man. These podcasts, man, they trying to get paid. So we're going to give you 10 stacks, 10 racks. We're going to do about a 2.5, 3 hour interview. We're going to dice them up. 10, 12 minute segments. See, you all that don't know how the YouTube game works and the podcast game works, you're not going to understand this. So, Ken's is going to show you. Ken's is going to tell you exactly how it works, man. Got a 3-hour interview. You chop that thing up into 10-minute segments. 10-minute segments, which would mean 6 segments an hour. The interview's 3 hours, 18 different segments. And some of the segments may not be 10 minutes. Some may only be 7 minutes and 28 seconds. But then some may be 12 minutes and 19 seconds. So you say you get 18 different segments. Every time they see Charleston White, people's watching it. YouTube pays you based upon your views. Because the more people that view, and then they put the ads in, like a lot of people, come on, Kens, man, all these dumbass ads. I have no control under that. I have no control. The ads, I have no control. It's how YouTube makes their money. I'm giving you all the game, man. I'm giving you the game. So when you see these dumbass ads that pop up, it's not me, it's YouTube. It's how they make their money. $18 segments. Charleston White, pretty popular. Got 1 million people every time is watching each segment. It's 18 million views. Probably more. Sometimes a little less, 6, 7, 800,000. Sometimes 1.2, depending on the platform. And then you come back with the entire interview. The entire 2 hours and 52-minute interview. And then you might have another few million people, couple million people that watch that. So yeah, we didn't gave him 10,000. But at the end of the day, we got 30 million views. Got 30 million views on this nigga, man. We got sponsors. See, I don't have any sponsors. I don't have anything like that. They have sponsors. 30 million views. So they getting on average $15 per 1,000 views. I don't know what they getting. I don't know, but I'm just saying, just roughly $15 per 1,000 views, which would mean $150 per 10,000 views. $15 per 1,000 views. $150 per 10,000 views. $1,500 per 100,000 views. Get where I'm going? 15,000 per million views. So what's giving him $10,000? What is that? 15,000 per million views. Very, very small percentage in the major realm and scheme of things. 150,000 per 10 million views. Look at all the money that they're making. So that's why they're going to continue to bring back a Charleston White. Now, I'm not saying all my numbers are accurate, but they're close. Not too far off. Just like Forbes, man. Forbes may say, okay, you worth 100 million. I ain't worth no 100 million, yeah, but you're not worth 3. So you may not be, $100 million dude, but you at least worth 50, 60. Not too far off, man. That's why you see these bitch niggas like Charleston White. That's why you see these bitch niggas like Gene Deal. Because they're money, they're cash cows. If I was Charleston White, I'd tell him I need 50. Because I know what you're making. And I know what I bring to the table. I need 50. I need 50 bands. Then they gonna bring them back 2 weeks later, as soon as the next thing happens, as soon as the next scandal. What do you think about P. Diddy? What do you think about Jay-Z? What do you think about? And people are gonna watch that bullshit, and they bring them back, and they bring them back, and they bring them back. So I can't really fault the Charleston Whites and the Gene Deals. It's the individuals giving them the voice. How YouTube works. And we're not even talking about like what they're getting for sponsorships. We're not even talking about the people that donate to the channel. We're not even talking about the merchandising. No, there's a whole lot of things that go into YouTube. Some things I don't even know because it's above my pay grade. Y'all share my videos, I can get up there with them and get 700,000, 800,000 subscribers. But I need you all to like, subscribe, share my shit, man, and tell people about Real Kens TV, because all I'm gonna do is just keep it real. I'm not gonna get on here and do the things that a lot of these other and it's no knock to them, man. You get your money, man. You do whatever you gotta do to get your money, but I didn't start this channel for money, man. Charleston White, man, I just, you know, he's gonna be Charleston White, man. And then he tells you, frankly, he tells you, and if you run up on me, be ready to die. He's done pulled out guns. He's not a felon, so he can have any sort of gun. He got badges. He got all type of artillery. Then he tells you, I will go to the police on you because I'm a civilian. Y'all rock with me. I think Charleston White is playing a dangerous game, but I don't think he really cares. I don't think he cares. I think maybe there's a part of him that maybe perhaps he knows that somebody's going to run down on him one day. I really believe it. Whatever the case may be, man, Charleston, man, leave these babies out of it, man. But how can I leave the babies out of it? Because that's how I get 10,000 every time somebody wants to sit down with me for a few hours. Well, she's gonna make 10,000 in 3 hours up front, get my cash, and he's probably getting some back end. I ain't gonna say pause, because you know maybe he is getting some real back end. I don't know. If I'm popular like that, I want this, and then on the back end as far as revenue, I want this. But hey, some guys, man, they don't really have the business. You know what I mean? These dudes are lining up to give you 10,000. I got 10,000. I got 10,000. Because, nigga, we can right get 30 million views. 10, 15 million views. What do we say? 150,000 per 10 million views? Worst case scenario, we get 5 million views total. 75,000. We gave you 10. We still eating. That's why you see these dudes over and over and over and over and over again. Yeah, I'm going to give the YouTube game up, man. If y'all got any sort of stories, knowledge, any desires, likes, things you're good at, things that you can bring to people, man, start your YouTube channel, man. Because it's very, very lucrative, but it's only lucrative for the, if once you reach a certain stratosphere. You get you 200,000-300,000 subscribers. Get you 200,000-300,000 subscribers. If you get your 200,000-300,000 subscribers, I said subscribers. Will Flair used to tell Tony Schiavone, and let me tell you something, Tony Schiavone. That's why my jacket. Because I said, that's why my jacket. That's why my jacket. That's why my sports coat is custom made. $3,600. And your sports coat is $150 right off the rack. Flair would tell Tony Schiavone, man, you're not on my level, man. Ric Flair would always give Tony Schiavone the blues. But in all seriousness, though, because it's not wrestling, man. Serious game out here, man. All seriousness. It's a serious, serious game out here. Sometimes I can't believe the world that we live in, man. I look around and I watch the news and I just see everything that's going on, and I can't believe the world that we're actually living in. But it is what it is. Only thing we can do is try to do better, be better, and just do the right thing despite all of the individuals that are out here doing all of this senseless, foolishness, killings, racisms, just violence. It's senseless, man. It's definitely senseless. Do we need money to survive? Yes, we do need money to survive, but money's not everything, man. My partner just lost his father tonight, right before I did this video. They were well off. I'm not saying they were rich, but they were good. But the money, all that money in his 401k that he accumulated for 46 years, couldn't help him when it ultimately mattered, man. Treat people well. Understand that our time on this earth is limited. But for the time that we are here, let's just do the right thing, man, and just try to be better. Try to help people, man. Don't look down upon a person that doesn't have. Help people out all the time, man. All the time. Even when I don't really even have it, I still help them out. And if I ever get to that 200,000-300,000 subscriber mark, I promise you I'm going to do right. I'm already doing right, trying to do right. I know the YouTubers don't like it, but guess what, man? I don't get on here to appease the YouTubers. You get you a couple 100,000 subscribers, man, you're bringing home 30,000 a month, man. I ain't got to lie to you. What I got to lie for? If you grinding right, probably more than that. You get you a couple 100,000 subscribers, man, you're seeing 30 bands a month. 30,000 a month, man. And that's with limited videos. If you really grinding and you out there and we're not even talking about sponsorships. We're not talking about merchandise. We're not talking about, we're talking about just views. 30,000 a month, man. Easily. Let's just say I'm exaggerating, 20,000. Which I'm not. 20,000 a month. But we're gonna 20,000 a month, man. You got you a talent, you got you a skill, you got a story to tell, man. Jump on this YouTube, man. It starts with one subscriber. Kens, you should be at 100, 150, 200,000 subscribers. Hey, I don't control that. I get those sort of comments all the time, messages. Salute, I definitely appreciate it. Only thing I can control is I continue to put this out, and I need you all to share it for me. But it's not to get the money. Yeah, the money comes along with it. Oh, cool, that's cool. But it's the message, because there is a message. Real Kens TV. Hopefully you like the video. Feel free to comment, definitely share. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And be sure to hit that post notification. So anytime I bring you this action and this heat, guess what? You're amongst the first to receive, man. Once again, man, rest in peace to the families. Getting money, Lil Ronnie and his 5-year-old baby girl, man. Rest in paradise. And to the two individuals that allegedly did these things blatantly, but for legal reasons, allegedly. I pray for you young brothers, man. I pray for you all, man. Real Kens TV.